Hello viewers, welcome to you all in this session. In this session we are going to run our first Python program, and we are using the pycharm ID, and we have discussed how to download the pycharm ID in the previous tutorial. So we have opened the pycharm and we click on this a new project. So this will help us how we can create a project in pycharm IDE, which is Python support IDE. So here we can write the project name, and here we can the Python program, and we will set all things in default, and we will say create. So it will create our first pycharm project, and we will start our development. So the Python project is loading, so it will take a while to set up this Python project. So this is the interface of a pycharm IDE, and you will a little bit, and these are the tips, so you may ignore. So creating the virtual environment for Python development. So our first Python project is developing. So here the virtual machine or the virtual environment is set up, and as we discussed that the Python program or Python code is converted into bytecode, and that bytecode can be run on virtual machines. So that is why a virtual environment is set up, and that is why the code will be easily accessible and easily runnable on the different machines. So that is why Python have machine independent language. So it is the first project in pycharm, that is why it taking such time. So the setup and down components are downloading. So it is the main interface of a pycharm IDE, and you will see the default code will be printed on your screen, so you may remove everything here. So as we discussed that Python syntax is very simple, and Python is very similar to the English language. So that is why Python environment and Python setup is very easy. So here we can see when you open the pycharm ID for the first time, it will take a while and will index the Python SDK. And so that is why for the first time when you open the pycharm ID, you will wait for these things to set up, and then on the next time it will not take your time, and that is why the SDK is fully the environment is fully set up, the SDK is properly installed. So here we can write our first Python program. We can write print, we this brackets, and we say hello Python. So here we can uh, write our first Python program, and here you cannot write the semicolons and everything. So you will just click this play button. So your first Python. So this is the setup for the Python program. This is the window appeared. This is our first output of our Python. So you may write any combination. You can write any message, hello Python development, you can say. So this is our first and you can just hit this play button. So this is the output there. Here we see hello Python develop. So this is the first Python program we have run. So just a little bit understand the Python, the pycharm IDE. This is the file menu. So here you can create new projects, and you can search for this new scratch file. Here you can open the existing project and you can save everything here. The setting, in the setting you can change the appearance and everything. So these are the file setup. You can print everything. This is the edit. So edit, you can cut the program and copy, and these are the just the most used operations here. Here we have the view. So we have the tool windows, projects, and bind, find and run, debug problems, and we have the navigations. So these are just important, you can just understand these things. So this is the basic understanding of pycharm. You can just write your first python, and this is the way how you can create projects in python using the pycharm id. So thanks for watching and keep supporting us for subscribing our channel so our python development is move on. Stay with us. Thank you.